That was proper. Yes guys, welcome back, and we have an action-packed episode today. We've got an array of cars that we're going to be putting through. We've got ADK's, Mr. ADK himself, his 992 Carrera 4 that's come in for some more upgrades. It's come in for some hybrid turbos, so it's going to be pushing out some more power. We've got a mad 997 turbo manual that we are putting back together. It's making some good power on the dyno. Hopefully we'll get the race fuel map sorted on that today and give you guys some mad flames with it. And apart from that, we also have a new carbon kit for our R8, which we are going to show you very shortly.
Flashback.
So yes guys, this is the facelifted R8 V10 Performance. So this is going to be something that we are going to be delving into this year. It's going to stay a stock motor setup. We are going to be putting our own turbo kit on it, along with the Cyvex and along with some Dodson transmission upgrades courtesy of AIM Performance, who is our partner dealer in New Jersey. So we're going to be working alongside them on the transmission side of it. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what we can get out of this platform in the UK. There are a couple of fast V10s here already. Like I said, we aren't going to compete for any world records out there or anything like that, but we just want to show what we can do over here in the UK with this platform when we have the opportunity to do so. Previously, on the pre-facelift R8s, you know, stock engine, stock motor, stock clutch, stock cats even, we were able to make over 1,000 wheel. And this stock engine platform is very, very capable. You know, 1,500 wheel horsepower on this facelifted stock engine is yeah, it is possible, and the potential is there. Personally, like if you ask me, Porsche or R8, I will always choose, hands down, the drive of a Porsche, just because the torque delivery, the characteristics of being in the car, it's insane. I mean, these are stupidly fast. Yeah. Like they will do the numbers no matter what. And back to back as well, just like the Porsches. However, it's just that feeling. It's like a computer game when you're inside there. It's like, just makes everything so easy.
Yeah.
So here we have, was going to be our shop car.
Oh, you've taken away the surprise already.
I know.
Yeah.
I've had to.
Yeah.
Because we've had a very good customer of ours that asked about the car. We said, well, look, we're going to build it. We're going to do our own 1,500 wheel horsepower package on it with a stock engine.
Yeah.
He's decided to buy the car. So
nice.
We weren't going to do it for us. We're now doing it for a very good customer. This is going to be running some mad power on a stock engine. But not only that, we also bought our own kit for the car. Now, I'm kind of looking at it and thinking that we should have kept it as our own shop car, because this thing looks insane.
Looks sick.
So this is a full carbon rear diffuser replacement. ES custom.
Nice.
Looks absolutely
super
mad.
aggressive.
And then we've got the very aggressive rear spoiler with the swan neck pylons. So you'll probably see a few of these R8 kits that come out. They don't look, well actually no, most of them look similar, but we've gone for our own touch on this. So obviously, yes, swan neck billet pylons, full carbon rear spoiler replacement, full carbon rear diffuser replacement. You've got the side fins as well. They're full carbon fibre, so this whole kit is full carbon. We've got our super duper ducks.
Super duper duck.
Yeah, I'm going to call it a super duper duck.
Yeah, they are fat.
The more air you can ram in there, the better flow to the turbos when the kit is on is going to look insane. We've also got our overlay side skirts, so they're not a replacement, they are just overlays. As you can see, they're still clamped on at the moment. Perfect fitment on all of this. Like literally, I haven't had to fettle nothing on this kit. Everything has been, the replacement ones on, like even the lines, just everything on these sit absolutely perfect. We have got carbon wing mirrors to go on it as well. Now, let me show you to the front. There's one little piece of the puzzle that is missing that we're still waiting on to be made, and that is our custom front splitter.
Right.
So we haven't got a front splitter on there at the moment, but
we've got these
look at this. Look how aggressive it already makes the car look.
Scary, man.
Yeah.
It's like a shock.
It looks insane. So I'm looking forward to getting the splitter for the car. Once that's all done,
Yeah.
gearbox out. We're going to get the gearbox out. We're going to get the gearbox fully built. So it's going to have all the Dodson internals, Dodson clutch. Everything's going to be done properly. Once that's done, while that's away, I'll be fabbing up all the turbo kit for the car.
Nice.
And yeah, the aim is to get 1500 wheel horsepower out of it with a stock engine and stock inlet. So we're going to be pushing this, not to its complete and utter limits where things can start breaking, but we're going to be pushing it to be able to hit the UK streets and make some mad numbers out of this and hopefully hit some records with a stock engine.
Yo, Ryan, what we got behind you?
So behind me we have Al's Carrera. It's back in with us. Al came back into us because he had lack of power. There's no boost at all. It's flat.
Right.
So we've had it on the ramp. We've diagnosed it. One of the turbos is this Bank 1 turbo.
Right.
It's completely seized.
Cool.
I don't know if you'll be able to get the camera in there.
We can try.
We can try. But this turbo is completely seized in there.
We're trying. We've got fingers.
We've got fingers.
All right. Ryan's doing some. Yeah, there you go. He's giving it some.
Giving it some. So yeah, the turbo is completely seized. So what we're doing today is we are taking those turbos off and we are fitting a set of hybrids.
Sweet.
Part of doing that is taking these heat shields off.
Yeah, I saw you doing that earlier.
So you've already seen me with the grinder out.
Yeah, we're going to see you again on
the
grinding.
belt sander. So the issue with doing this is on a car like this, obviously it's a few years old now, the bolts go very rusty, and they don't come off. So we have to grind them off.
Right.
Come under here, have a look at these bolts at the top. I'm not going to get a socket on there to undo that.
Yeah, that's not really possible.
And then there's obviously some more underneath as well.
Okay.
So yeah,
It's in a state.
I'm going to crack out the grinder and the belt sander again, grind the heads off the bolts, and then that heat shield will come off.
Okay, sweet. But it's a bit of a ball ache, right?
It's a bit of a ball ache. It adds some time to the job.
Ryan, what's going on?
All of the pipes are seized.
Oh dear. There's no ways. Look at
You
my.
are. You're looking at my chest.
Ryan, what's going on, man?
High now. There you go.
Ryan, what's going on, man?
All the lines are seized and snapping.
Oh dear.
This one snaps. I got that one out,
Oh, that's all right.
but it's seen better days now.
Oh.
This, everything's corroded.
Oh.
Bam.
Heat shields off.
Heat shields are out. Grinding done.
Grinding's done. Heat shields are off. So now we're getting onto the turbos. We have another casualty. Almost straight away.
Mad. For those who don't know what's happening, can you kind of...
Yeah, so this is a bolt that holds the coolant lines into the turbos. It goes in here.
Yeah.
I'll say it's not the end of the world because the turbos are being replaced anyway, so we'll send these off for refurb. They'll get drilled out and stuff anyway, but yeah, if we was going to reuse these turbos, that's another nightmare to deal with.
Just piling up now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
What's next?
Oh, hopefully no more snap bolts.
So guys, we've got an Adams 997.1 turbo, 6-speed, savage manual on the dyno behind me. It has our built engine in there. It's got GT turbos. It is ready for some power. It's got the full works. It's got the T1 fuel system as well. It's yeah, it's making some serious power. It's also, we don't want to burn our brand new floor, so we've got the wastegate dump pipes coming out. So no flames downwards on the two-step, but you get them shooting back. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where we come out with on this car. It's going to be making some serious power, and on the road it's going to be... Adam, good luck driving this, bro. This is going to be insane. That was proper. That was proper.
Can I see?
That was good.
Can I see? One more, please, for me.
Last one.
Chilling, bro. Can't wait.
We're going to Turkey soon, innit?
Flying out. Literally. Couple of days, bro. For what? The purple GT3 RS. Can't wait.